Alright everybody, so I finally went ahead and recorded a video. Today I'll just be doing my current foundation routine. So once I'm done being extra, we'll jump right into it. My face is already moisturized, so I'm going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm just going to rub that all over my face before I go in with my foundation. And here I'm using the Fashion Fair Fast Finish Foundation Stick in the shade Fawn. And they do not carry the shade anymore, which I'm super sad. It's like my perfect color. But yeah, I'm just going to put that all over my face. And then I'm taking a Sigma F80 brush and I'm going to spray that with a little bit of MAC Mineralized Charged Water. And then I'm going to go ahead and just blend that foundation out. Alright, now I'm going in with my concealer to highlight slash conceal. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige. Then I'm just going to go ahead and place that underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to go up on the sides of my nose a little bit to help me contour afterwards. Then I'm going to take it down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and then I'm just going to draw a nice little tornado on my forehead here. And then I like to just go back, add wherever I feel like I need it. Totally optional. Now I'm grabbing this makeup sponge I got from Forever 21, and then I'm just going to spray that with a little bit of NYX Dewy Setting Spray. And then I'm going to just blend that concealer out. What I like to do is I like to use the sponge to move the product around, and then I use my finger to just blend out all the edges. Alright, and then now with that same makeup sponge, I'm going to grab some Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the shade Banana. And I'm just going to place that a little heavily underneath my eyes and all the other places we put that concealer, just so I can bake it a little bit. Alright, then while I'm baking, I like to go ahead and do my bronzing and contouring. This is the e.l.f. bronzing and blush duo. I'm just in the shade Antigua, and I'm going to grab that bronzing color right there. And I'm going to very distinctively place that just in my cheekbones. And then I'm going to go back and lightly dust some on the side of my nose and my forehead slash temple area. And this is just an e.l.f. bronzing brush. And then once I'm finished with that, I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to grab a eyeshadow. I'm going to use MAC Saddle, and I am going to blend that with the bronzer. And then I'm just taking that banana powder again and just placing it underneath where I just bronzed that, just help clean it up a little bit. Alright, now that we're done being extra and done baking, I'm going to take a Sigma F35 brush and then dust away any of that excess powder. But with this powder, I like to keep some of it towards the inner corner of my eye, and I don't really like to dust it all the way. I kind of do small patting motions to keep some of that product there. Alright, now I seem pretty pleased with that. Here I'm just taking a pencil brush and some of the shadows I had used earlier and just having a little smoke out with my bottom lash line here. By the way, all the eyeshadows I used in this look are from the Morphe 35O palette. Now I'm just taking a BH Cosmetic blending eyeshadow brush. It doesn't have a name or a number on it. And I'm going to grab some Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics, and I'm going to ever so heavenly place that on the highest points of my cheekbones. And then I'm just going to use that same highlighter, and I'm going to do the tip of my nose, bridge of my nose, and these little parts of my forehead right here. And now I'm grabbing a e.l.f. smudger brush, and I'm taking that same Champagne Pop and I'm placing it on the inner corner of my eye. Alright, and then once we're finished blending that out, I'm going to go ahead and change my shirt and apply my lipstick. I'm using MAC in the color Stone. I love this color. I did have a burgundy one on before this, but I went ahead and changed my mind. And yeah, once we're done slapping that on and fixing it up, that will be it for this look. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please like and comment. If you have any requests, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching.